Hello, my dear friends. How is your life going on? I hope all is well with you. Today, in this video, we will start a GD group discussion on child labor, child marriage. You know, guys, that these are the biggest problem India is facing right now. In our country, lot of children they have to work under the restaurants and different types of places, and child marriages are going on. You know, guys, that childhood is a period for learning and growing in their life, but these types of age, if we force the children to do that types of malicious work, then they can't improve themselves. Something should be done, but the question arising, what should be done? Children are the future of the nation. Okay, with my students here, the Ravindra, Manoj, Ramdan and Kapil, I'll ask the question with all of them and they will share their experience. Okay, Ravindra, my first question with you. Child labor, you know that child labor is going on in our country. What are the causes for child labor and who all are responsible for that? Ravindra.
So hi viewers, my name is Ravindra Singh Rathod and I am one of the students of this institute. Yeah, so sir has brought a nice topic today for the GD. So first I would like to tell you about what is child labor. Child labor means is to work, is to work in a mining section or in a, to work in a company where the chemical is used or where the glass is used. So these are the three things where a child cannot work, but when as the sir said, the children who are working at a restaurant or at a tea stall, so we would not consider it into a child labor because they are working there for their livelihood, so we cannot prevent them from working there. So according to the article 24, the government, the constitution says that a child cannot be put into a heinous works and a dangerous where something dangerous can happen with them. So at that place a child cannot work. Now they are just working there, they are just earning money, but later they will have to face lot of difficulties, as soon as they grow. Like later they will have the lack of skill. Now it is a time to make a future, it is a time to get a to get a education, to study properly. It is a time to build our future. We have to decide. But when a child works as a child labor, so he is unable to think about all those things, and later he or she has to face lot of difficulties. And why it happens? Because we all know that there is a poverty in India. So for earning livelihood, there are so many children who have to work as a child labor, because if they don't earn, then what they will eat, what they are going to do for their family. And the second thing is that I think the parents as well as the society is responsible for child labor.
Hi everyone, my name is Manoj Prajapat. I just want to tell, as my friend told already a lot of things about the child labor. I want to tell you that responsible for our society and their parents also. Because of that, there suppose in pandemic, in situation at present time, the whole the world is suffering from the pandemic, corona pandemic. Lots of person they become unemployment, and biggest problem is the poverty. Out of the country, the second number country are India. There are lots of the child marriage, lots of child labor and unemployment people also. So unemployment and poverty is the biggest reason for the child labor, because their parents they are not able to bring up their families, so that they forcefully they send them to work like tea blowing industries and tea stalls also. So lots of industries. So we like a parent should understand the lack of education. They don't understand that we are just spoiling our children future, and children are the future of the country. We know already this thing. So their family members they put them to work into this hardship work. That like the children they don't know anything about what we are doing, but the parent they should know about we should make our future our children. But children they don't know whatever their parents they said them, and they go for work. So parents should also understand, and government we should to make them motivate. Like they don't know, they are unaware about the their education, free of education is available. They don't know anything about it. So it's a society also, it's a responsibility, not a we can't just blame and only just totally about the government, society person, and we are also responsible for that. We also just ignore the people. Many times we just visit the any places, any market, we just show, but we don't know anything. It's a very dangerous thing. We should not do. Lots of like education available by government, just free of education providing, while free of books, dresses available. So we should make them understand ki the value of education. By this education we can earn too much money. It's a very dangerous thing for their children.
Hi guys, myself Ramdan Agarwal, and we all know that our group discussion on child labor in India. We all know that a child labor is illegal in India. Most of peoples are working in tea stall, grocery and etc, and they get a good money, 500 and 600 per day, and they take a good meal in tea stall and etc. But they don't know, but they don't care about their career. They exploit their future, and there are so many. I think so. The government is first responsible for children's. Government do so much acts, but the government peoples don't follow these acts. They earn so much from these funds. Most of peoples help the childrens to donate so much money, but the government peoples take this money for their personal use. There are so many causes. First is poverty, and the second is lack of education, and the third is gender inequality, and the fourth is inadequate implementation of law.
Hello viewers, my name is Kapil. So according to me, the main causes of child labor are, first reason is all the I mean that all the children they are sent to child labor. Their parents are uneducated, because we all know that the educated person will not send their child to do this kind of work. So first reason is uneducation. Second reason is lack of money, lack of their parents' income. So they send their children to make some extra income for their I mean that for their greed. And third reason according to me is mindset of society, especially in slum areas. The mindset of people are that we can send our children to do work, and then they will earn some money, and this is a poor mindset of especially in the slum area. And fourth reason are improper implementation of government schemes. Government makes a lot of schemes on that the child labor will not happen, but these are not properly implemented. If these schemes or policies are implemented properly, so this will help to reduce child labor. And the when we talk about that who are responsible for child labor, so we can say that their parents, government, and the society as a whole, because we know that parents are sometimes become greedy to I mean that parents are sometimes greedy to earn extra income by their child. And society, I said society because in slum areas the people prefer to send their children to do child labor. And government, because the government is not properly implementing their policies. So thank you.
In the beginning, what happens, we all learn a lot of things from our parents. So at that time, if the parents are sending their children to the to work somewhere in a company, so actually they are spoiling the future of their children. And in the future they will have to face a lot of problems regarding to it. It is a parent's responsibility to provide a good quality of education. And the second thing is that everywhere we just if a father is not able to send his children to private schools, so he can send his children to the government schools where they don't have to pay much money. Even the dress or the books are given. So they will get they can get the education, and then they can really do something productive, not only for them but also for the country. Later we will have so much burden if we don't provide a good quality of education to the children. Then there will be a burden on the country. Even later there will be a problem of employment, because we will not have the employment and we will have the lack of skillful people, we will not have the skilled people to do a lot of things. So that's why parents and the society is also responsible. Whenever we find something, whenever we find a person or a child working, heinous work, so we should stop him, and we should even just, if he or she has a problem related to the money, because there is a poverty in India, so many people, so many children are working because of the lack of money. So it is, we can even help them financially, we can even give them money, we can help them to get admission, in schools. So yeah, this is how we can work. It is society's responsibility to provide whatever they want, and we should try to motivate them, because they have a lack of motivation. They don't know what they have to do in the beginning, but when we tell them, you can do this, you can do that, you can take the admission in this school, you can do this work, you can make your future, you can prepare for this. So I think we should try to motivate them to do something better for our country.
It's a responsible for society and government also. Government should not like a strict plan is that, but there is a no like a implement like a lots of NGO also available for that, ki they are just as NGO's duty also, ki just like the notice the where the child labor, where the small children are doing work. It's a responsible for society and their parents also, or parents should society members who are just literated, the society members should make them just talk with their parents, ki it is wrong and what is the like it is a harmful for their children growth and children future. We should, it's our duty, because we are literate, and their parents, the children, they are illiterate, they don't know anything what is right or wrong. So it's a literate person, it's a duty, because of we are just a citizen of the India. So it's also it's our duty also to make their parents to understand the value of education and value of the like children. They don't put them to go for work.
With my all students, they have explained their opinion on child labor. Guys, that child labor is one of the biggest problem in our country. Another problem related children is that child marriage. This topic, I'll come this topic in next video. Just wait for next video, and the next video with my all those students, we will discuss on why child marriages are going on in India, and who all are the responsible for that, and what are the solution for that. Children are the future of the nation. It's our duty to do something for the upliftment of the children. And finally, I just want to tell you, like this video, share this video, and subscribe this channel and press the bell icon. Next video is coming soon. I hope you enjoy this video. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.